I forgot to get a chat.
Whoa.
What the hell was that?
That was my phone. I think that was you going live because I have the YouTube gaming app and the YouTube app, so it like sends me 2 alerts. Let me turn it down.
That's like your custom notification right there. That sounds. What notification sound is that?
LG because I got an LG phone, so they just say life's good.
Oh,
and I like to live by that. I'll say that. Why not?
Fun fact: my phone isn't connected to my YouTube channel at all.
My phone is.
I get like random comment notifications. That's about it.
Yeah, what's up with that? Like, if you get a comment, you don't always get every comment. You get like maybe one once in a while.
Yeah, that's true. Hate comments too.
I got a hate comment on my latest video. This guy is like, I really don't like your channel. I'm like, then why the fuck are you here?
Go to someone else's.
Like, go to somebody else. Unsubscribe. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you here? I don't get that. Like, you don't see me subscribing to channels I hate just to tell them I hate them. I'm like, if I like them, just I don't watch them. Shit. Especially like PewDiePie. I don't like his channel. I don't care for him. I'm not gonna go on his freaking videos and be like, oh, your channel sucks and stuff like that. Like, why do people want to do that? I don't understand that. I never get that kind of mentality.
Just take a little note from the Boondocks. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right.
Who said that, Riley?
Yep.
Oh, man. All right, so I think it's just us guys here, and we're going to do this. We're going to start this off. Let's see. All right, so we're going to get this started. Welcome, guys, to HPMP Podcast, JRPG Podcast, episode 14. Trying to bring this thing back on a regular basis if I can, every other week if it's possible. I don't know, but we're gonna try and do that. So we're gonna go around the round table, just us four. You gonna do your intro. So go ahead, Nightmare.
Hey, it's Nightmare Alpha. I do anime stuff on the internet, and well, I hope this will be a great day because we have hard weeks upon us.
Indeed, we do, because we gotta go a couple of weeks for one more week for Persona 5, actually.
Yep.
So that's gonna be amazing right there. So go ahead, Souls.
Hey people, what's up? This is Souls. You guys can check me out over on YouTube as Solo Souls and on Twitter as Souls0Souls. And it's Souls with a Z.
Alrighty. Go ahead, Bob.
Hey guys, Bowser Carriger here. I post a lot of videos from limited anime reviews to gaming news videos to just other random stuff I'm in the mood for. But yeah, 1 week to Persona 5. Hype is through the roof. Can't wait.
Yes, the hype is definitely real. Man. You got 1 week, 1 day, 5 hours, 43 minutes to go for the greatness
you have
that
a timer
is.
on your phone or something?
Yes, I do.
So you should do like a countdown for like do a video every day until Persona 5. Persona 5, just letting everybody know everything you like about Persona.
I should, but I don't know. That's probably gonna take a while since I worked so many hours.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be even able to even do that.
Yeah.
But oh man, it's surreal at this point. Like I can't believe it that this game is so close. All I need now is for them to announce a delay. That'll just be the end of me right there. I dropped dead, honestly.
I think people will literally die if they announce the delay.
That would be the worst thing in the world. What could possibly be wrong for them to announce a delay? But that's not going to happen because actually people have gotten the game early.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I guess this will
already.
Really? People even platinum it already? God damn, I hate these people, man.
I was watching this guy from IGN talking about how he platinumed the game already. I'm like, dang.
Don't trust IGN.
Oh my god, I want that game so bad. I was searching around on Google, and I was trying to find out mom and pop stores in New York that sell games early. See if I can take a bus or a train to one, just so I can get this game really early. But apparently, the reviews for Persona 5, well, the early reviews are saying it's like almost a perfect JRPG for the most part, and that's really no surprise there. And
But
some of them I actually.
on the flip side, we should be careful. You know how all people are on Nintendo right now, and wait a few weeks before reviews come in.
Well, the review embargo on Persona 5 lifts on March 30th, so we're gonna get reviews a week early if it's possible, and then we're gonna see all the greatness that is Persona 5.
Still, I would be careful and only judge for myself.
Well, you don't really need to on Persona 5 case. It's just the only special case. All right, so what's everybody playing real quick? Let's just go around with see what everybody's playing. I'm playing Nier Automata right now, and the game is annoying the crap out of me because I have to play as 9S, and 9S sucks. And his beginning portion was just freaking terrible, but it's still not going to bear. I'm not going to have any ill will towards the game. As of right now, it's still like a very highly regarded game, in my opinion.
Oh, I didn't know you could play as the boy. Like, you can play like a whole game as him, or is it just like a little part?
Well, yeah, you pretty much replay the entire game as 9S, and you're pretty much looking at the story from his perspective, and you get a little bit of different cutscenes here and there, but it's kind of annoying that you have to do it. Because then, especially if you played as 2B, well, of course you play as 2B if you're playing as 9S. But if you do all the side quests and whatnot, and then you're gonna go ahead and do it again, that's just
annoying. Okay. And you have to do the side quests, like you can't just run right through it, like through the main objectives.
Well, you could just go through for the main objectives if you wish. But I'm saying if you're like a completionist or something like that, you're gonna have to do the same side quests again quickly because from what I'm seeing, 2B's route was around 10, 11 hours. Well, from what I played. So then I gotta play 9S's route, which is probably gonna be the same length. And then hopefully I get something different for the third playthrough.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna try to beat that before. Yeah, the game is really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pick that up pretty soon.
Oh, you haven't?
No, not yet. I don't know, because I said, do I want to get into this with Persona 5 coming out so soon?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly, yeah. Don't get into anything right now. Persona 5 will consume your life.
All
right, so what's everybody else playing?
I am rarely playing the Sky 5 complete right now as we talk.
Oh, you are? Are you at the post game yet?
No, I just started the game, so like chapter 3.
Oh, okay.
How you liking it?
So, what kind of?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. Okay, Bob. what kind of Disgaea player are you anyway?
I played every game. I haven't beaten every game. I beat them all except for 4. I usually put maximum like 50 hours into the post game, and then I just lose interest. But I am a big fan of the series.
So, like, when you go through the main story, do you like go to the item world and pretty much just level up one character and just plow right through the whole game, pretty much, or do you get like a good team together? Because that's the way I play Disgaea games. I get a good team together and I just go about the main story at my own pace.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I play.
I don't know how people do that. Get one solid character and just completely overpower them and then bum rush the main story. But I guess for the sake of the post game, to defeat Baal or Baal or whatever his name is, they do that.
I I try to make sure everybody else is all pretty strong together as a team, but it always ends up being the main character for me being the strongest, of course.
Yeah, because they have the best abilities and they can easily just knock out everything for the most part.
Like I try to get everybody else on the same level, but it's hard.
Yeah, it's time consuming too. It's fun, definitely, but it's definitely time consuming to keep up with everybody, especially if you're playing 10 characters. All right, so what Nightmare? What you playing?
I still try myself on Trillion. God damn it, that fucker kicked my ass.
How many hours you put into it? Or does it tell you how many hours?
I actually don't know. I tried to conserve myself a little bit, but yeah, that was a pretty hard kick. I think I invested 10 hours in the first run, basically. Not the first full run through it, but at least 10 hours playing, and it didn't work out so well for me. But
Yeah, because you
maybe
can't just go for Trillion.
yeah, that's true. But maybe I'm in the wrong mindset for that, because I'm kind of this guy to fight another day, and that's probably the wrong way to play this game.
I
Yeah.
haven't thought of that. I mean, I've always wanted to play Trillion, but it seems way too time consuming for me to actually
It's actually
go through
not.
it.
It's not that consuming. You can actually try it. It's relatively fast paced, actually. So it's not that big of a deal. You can also put some time on the side for it. It's really easy, and because it's available on PC, it should be not that big of a deal.
Oh yeah, it came out on Steam. Maybe it's a sale one day. So
yeah.
Souls, what you playing?
I've been getting back into Senran Kagura because they just released that Iki Telsen DLC.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
That was actually not. I don't know why. I guess they had to go through some licensings to finally get it out over here because it was released a long time ago in Japan, but we're just now getting it.
I don't get what the problem was before with the initial release, because I was like, I wanted to play as those characters, and I was like, okay, I can't play as them. But now all of a sudden it's on Steam. It was like, oh, we got them now.
Yeah, they were probably waiting
issues. It's simple. It's just too many companies have their fingers into that, and you have to get this and their rights issues, because America likes to buy all the rights available for something, because that's also getting them identity rights. So DLC like that is often prohibited because somebody else owns the identity rights to that, and you cannot make anything else with that, and that limits options dramatically. Because why just buy a broadcasting license if you can buy everything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could tell it was licensing because they changed the names of like the characters because they're like named some Chinese stuff like Kubu or Liu Bei, something like that.
Oh, they don't have their original Japanese names?
No.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, but I gotta say, there are some really cool characters. Like they're really fun to use. I also bought the other DLC mainly because they were on sale for like $3 minus Ayane because she was still full price, and I wasn't trying to spend $5 just for one character. But yeah, the other characters, they're pretty cool too. So I would definitely recommend checking them out if you get the chance.
I mean, I downloaded it on Steam myself, and then I was like, oh, I should buy all the DLC. But then I bought all the DLC for the PS4 version. I'm like, am I really gonna sit here and buy all this DLC yet again?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do it again.
And I was close to doing it. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I can't do it. Maybe if I have some extra spare money one day, and I'm in a really, really good mood, because right now all the DLC together is like $82.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I actually like
that is ridiculous.
The costume customizing in that game too. Like it's really cool. I even made one of my characters. You guys probably remember on Twitter. I made one of my characters look like freaking Saber. So I love the customization in that.
Yeah, they have a lot of good.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of good customizations. But
go ahead.
I'm also playing. I played the Yeez demo. Yeez 8. From Formosa.
How is that?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty much the same Yeez game you've played before, like on the PSP. I mean, not PSP. Well, yeah, I guess PSP and the Vita, and it's like on a much more broader and bigger scale. Like it's not so much from a top-down point of view, but more or less I guess sort of third-person, more adventure view. It's really fun though. It's the gameplay is pretty much the same as I guess the closest one I could relate it to is the one on the Vita. I forgot the name of that one, but it's really close to that. Yeah, Memories of Celceta. The gameplay is really close to that. You got your main character, the guy with the red hair, you got a female, and you got the big brute guy with the blue hair. And One thing that kind of like threw me off in the game, and I guess because it was in Japanese, was how to climb something. Like you had to get a special item. Yeah, there's climbing. You can climb like vines and ladders and all that stuff to get to a different level. But the level designs are really good. The whole forest was done really well, I think, in that demo. It's a big chunky demo too. But yeah, it's a really fun game. Definitely check it out. It's on the Japanese PSN. You can get the demo now.
How are the graphics for a PS4 game?
Oh, they're really good. I like them. It looks kind of like a upscaled Vita game, to be honest. But
that's what I was afraid of.
It looks,
what can I really expect? This is not like a big company, so
yeah,
really expect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Funny though, isn't NIS doing the publishing now for that game?
Oh, they are. I had no idea.
I think that was one of the games that was at that little NIS show they were having for their upcoming games.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna get that because I like these games. I mean, I haven't played them all. I played 7. That was on the PSP. Memories of Salcedo on Vita, and I'm pretty sure that's it. I should have played Origins. I don't know if that's out, right? Origins, right?
Yeah, that's out on. I think you can get it on PC and now on PS4.
Oh, okay. Then I might have to check that out if it ever goes on sale.
Yeah. Good game though. Good game.
All right. So let's get into these topics real quick. So let's just get the biggest one. New Shin Megami Tensei. I keep saying it like that. I don't know why. Deep Strange Journey was just announced like a couple of hours ago, really. And it's one of those games that Atlas was teasing at the Squitch presentation event. And I'm excited for it because I didn't play Strange Journey since it's a remake or an enhanced port of it. And actually, to make my latest video, I actually tried to play Strange Journey on an emulator, and it seemed really, really cool. I'm almost a little bit mad that I didn't play it because right now I'm definitely not going to play it now. But it seems really cool, so I'm actually pretty excited for it.
Well, I'm pretty excited for it. I said in my video I made that I've played Strange Journey, but I never beat it. So there's a perfect excuse for me to go back to it. And it has full voice acting now, so that's the plus.
Oh yeah, it's gonna have full voice acting now. See, that should definitely point some people in the right direction. It's also gonna have a save anywhere feature. Well, save anywhere in the dungeons rather. And some people are looking at that as it's being too easy. And
I'm personally thankful for it.
Yeah, I think it's like
go ahead.
It's not that bad. I mean, like, especially for portability, you can save it anytime you need to when you're playing on the go. So I don't see the big deal.
If you don't want to save in a dungeon, then don't save in a dungeon. Then personally.
Exactly, make your own little challenge if you're gonna have a problem with that.
Yeah, and plus, some of these dungeons can be pretty tough. Like, it's actually good. Well, I guess that's why they're saying it's easier, but still, I'd welcome it.
Yeah, I heard Strange Journey was a ridiculously hard game. Well, maybe the end game was a little bit ridiculous. And I heard some of the bosses was just completely tedious and just one-shot you with no problem.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult later on.
I mean, if it's anything like 4, then, the first 4, then, yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind saving right then and there after every battle.
4 is pretty much a cakewalk compared to Strange Journey, though.
Oh, okay.
SMT4?
Yeah.
Wow, really? Holy shit! I mean,
yeah,
I thought SMT4 was a little bit challenging.
I thought it was too.
For the bits I played, I can't remember when I stopped playing SMT4.
I got tired of seeing that guy that looked like Michael Jackson in 4 because I kept dying.
Oh, at that table or something like that, or
like he was like death or something, letting you know like either you can work for me or die
or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't even remember that. So yes, Deep Strange Journey. People are disappointed that it is a remake of Strange Journey. They thought it was going to be an entirely new title because that seems what Atlas is doing nowadays is just making HD ports and remakes for the most part. And I don't know. That's not really a big deal to me since I haven't played some of their games, but I can definitely understand why people are a little bit upset about it.
I honestly want them to remake Shin Megami Tensei 2 someday because the original version now is a bit too dated to just jump into for me.
Shin Megami Tensei 2. I never really delved too deep into the SMT games, especially the mainline ones. Definitely not.
SMT has the potential to like continue on just making remakes because a lot of their games go way back.
Yeah.
Oh man, the first Mega Man Tensei game is really old and really probably hard. I mean, you could try playing it, but there is not a good translation of it, and it's extremely hard and punishing. I don't know. I mean, you could go back.
No, it looks a little bit. It does look a little bit dated for my taste.
A bit is good. God damn it! I think there isn't even a good NES port of this thing.
Damn. All right.
And I don't know if there is an MSX emulator. Actually, I don't know.
There should be. I mean, there's emulators for almost anything nowadays.
Yeah.
Is there an emulator for the Switch or is it for the Wii U? I forget which one.
Wii U.
Oh, Wii U. Okay, that's how some people are playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I heard it's not.
It's
pretty clunky right now.
Yeah, but that's to expect.
But
but the fact that it is broken so early on is kind of ridiculous. Nintendo is really bad at security as of now.
They've really always been bad at security. I remember the R4 for the DS. That was just
man, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that got me into a lot of games though.
True.
But the 3DS is pretty safe. They still having problems making a good emulator for that. Good security, Nintendo. Good security. Have to give you a pat on the back for that one.
Yeah, the 3DS is like their most locked up thing they ever made.
Oh, I thought there was like a homebrew channel for the 3DS.
There is.
Oh yeah, there is, but it's like pretty tough. Like after you update,
and they keep sending out patches to make sure you can't get to work either.
Yeah. Like a lot of people brick their 3DSs trying to either downgrade or patch it. Like it's pretty tough.
Yeah, because I was actually trying to do it myself, and I was like, I'm not going to take my chances in this. I'm just going to buy games.
Funny enough, I actually got 2 games working on that little Citra emulator. I was like, what?
I couldn't actually get that. I don't think I could actually. What was I trying to play? I don't know what game I was trying to play on that Citra emulator. I forget. But emulators really don't work out too well for me unless it's like a GBA, a DS emulator or something like that. Anything with like actual 3D is just not good for me. I don't know why. The settings just don't make sense for my hardware.
Yeah, emulating hardware via software is hard for PCs. That's just not a good option. It's really terrible to do.
The Dolphin though, I think they make it really, really easy. It's like that's the best.
Yeah, Dolphin maybe it was actually pretty easy. I remember playing Arc Rise Fantasia, trying to play that game.
But you have to. But that console didn't have so much power compared to other consoles at the time.
Yeah,
and
true.
It was pretty dated at the time, so you can be forgiven for that. But okay.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic that I got here. Going to be jumping back and forth between JRPG topics and gaming topics. This next one I really wanted to talk about with some other people. Colin Moriarty, he left Kind of Funny Games over the most. Well, first of all, we all know what Kind of Funny Games is, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, all right. So he left over the most stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life. Over one tweet,
man,
on a certain day, so like a day without women, peace and quiet, or something like that, and then it blew up into this whole thing, and he left. And I'm just like, how? Why? What is the big deal? Why are people getting offended over this?
Like, I think people were mostly offended was that he said what he said on Women's Day.
I mean, it's a joke. I mean, you can't read tone on I guess Twitter or something like that, but like it's a small harmless joke. Like how do people blow that up? I
definitely think it was people made it into a much bigger deal than what it was. It was he was just joking.
Exactly. And then you got all these SJWs were coming to him and like harassing him, and then like the other people from the games cast, they had to put out this huge statement or something like that. I forgot the guy's name. Greg Miller.
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah, he put out a huge statement saying that it was in poor taste or something like that. And I'm like, how is it in poor taste? Like, you got to be really, really sensitive to actually get offended by that.
He even had colleagues from IGN, where he used to work, getting on him about that. Like, come on now, y'all just lighting the fire.
Okay, in the chat, the person said that he didn't leave because of that tweet, but like it pretty much just broke the camel's back for the most part.
Yeah. I was about to say he probably didn't leave, but like because of the tweet, but the tweet did push him to leave probably a lot sooner than he probably would have liked.
Yeah, pretty much say fuck this, I'm done. Let me get off at this exit or something like that. I mean,
my recommendation is just don't react to SJWs. Just don't do it. It's like feeding the troll. It doesn't work. Just ignore them.
Well, they pretty much come to you. You can't really ignore them for the most part. They come to you and they start shitting on you.
Yeah, but that's not the problem. I mean, think about it. SJWs are just trolls. They're just saying, you're a bad person. And I'm like, no, I'm not a bad person. And they want to argue with that. You're already the devil in their eyes, so why even argue with them? Just ignore them. They will just pile on, and you're just like, yeah, you will make an error one day, and I will not point it out. Just do whatever you want. If you just want to be pissy, you can be pissy. If the people on Twitter piss you off, just ban them. It's not a hard thing, no.
Yeah, true, but they still have a vocal voice for the most part.
They are just loud. They're not many.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
No. And also, as my uncle once said, the loudest screaming person is often the one that is really lying.
Oh yeah, they're all just lying about some of the things. I mean, like if something's not gonna affect you, like I know some censorship in JRPGs that people get mad about. If you're not playing the game, what the hell does it matter to you? That's just my thing sometimes.
Yeah. Why care?
Why ruin the game for everybody else playing it? I don't understand that. You weren't gonna play the game in the first place, so who really cares?
Yeah, it's just if you don't like sexual themes, that's okay. But the sexual themes are often not what makes these games good in the first place. It's gameplay, it's style, it's story, it's character, and sex in itself is not a character.
Exactly. I don't know why they can't understand that for the life of me, man. It's just it doesn't make any sense. And sometimes social warrior pandering is going on, like things not coming to America exclusively because they think people are gonna shun it because it's sexualized.
I can tell the same thing about violence. Basically, there is this time period in the life of every young gamer where they say, censorship is bad, and especially here in Germany where games can't ban, people are just like, oh, I hate that. I want to play banned games. I tried that for a while. Most banned games that I played are pretty terrible to begin with. The point in that. Why is that even important? They're violent, but that's all. They're bad. The fact is that most of these games that get banned in Germany are just bad games with too much violence, And that's basically the same thing. If you don't like violence or the game is just not good, then don't play it. But don't complain about it.
Exactly. Mind your own goddamn business. Leave everybody else alone who's going to enjoy the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, go on to our next topic here. So Nintendo UK, they reconfirmed that Fire Emblem Warriors is coming out this year, which I didn't think it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it is. But what got me most curious is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is still going to be launched in 2017. Do you guys honestly believe that?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, for the simple fact we simply do not know how long this game has been in development.
Yeah.
And also, you don't know what the scope of the game will be. Maybe it's a relatively medium-sized game compared to the last fews.
Well, I don't think you would. That would be the best choice to do that because the Xenoblade games, they're huge games. So to scale it back, it's kind of like going to lead to a backlash for the most part.
Yeah, but if Nintendo wants to have it in that short amount of time and whips all people into place, then they can have it. It's just their loss, I guess. I don't think it's a good game if it comes out this year, but it's possible that it could. I say the best part of it, I mean, at best case scenario, this is just the Japanese release and we will get it next year.
Exactly. People are also saying that it's the English release. Like, there's no chance in hell that it's the English release. All the voice acting that would have to go into that game and translate the menus and whatnot. Well, unless it's being done side by side, which I think if they had that much done, they would have showed it by now. But it's still early, so we could still get like a September release or something like that. But me, I still don't believe it.
Oh, suppose they release it like subbed, like with no voice acting.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because they have been releasing like Japanese games and the English version of games kind of at the same time. Like they did Disgaea 5. Like you can get the Japanese one and still play it in English.
Well, I'm not really surprised at that because the English version has been available for like what, a year or two now. So all you gotta do is slap those together and just sell it, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, it solves a problem if you just buy the Asia version. You often get just a sub version, and you don't have to deal with the people that don't like dubs. That's kind of useful.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
yeah, but it could be sub. That could save a lot of time there too.
It definitely would save a lot of time, but I don't think it would be the best thing for Nintendo or for them to do because the Xenoblade games are they're in English for the most part. So, well, they all are in English. So I don't think that would be the best course of action to actually make it sub.
Okay.
I mean, if it was really niche, maybe, but
yeah, that's true. It is an established name. It isn't like that Shin Megami Tensei cross Tokyo Mirage thing.
Yeah. They wouldn't do that. So I think that Nintendo, they just need more games to talk about. So they're still saying that Xenoblade 2 is coming out this year. But hey, if it does, I would love to be wrong. I've said that a couple of times before. I would love to be wrong and for it to come out this year so I can buy a Switch sometime in the winter, November or December or something like that. I would love it. I would love to because that is a game. Well, no, I'm not going to buy the Switch for one game. I can't do that anymore. I can't buy a system for one game. The Wii U completely fucked me up on that one.
Yeah, anything's possible.
So Mass Effect Andromeda is getting so much hate right now.
I've seen some clips on YouTube. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Ugh.
It can't be. Is it really that bad? Because I haven't really seen anything on that. Even though my dad actually has it, and I can see him playing sometimes. If I go back, I can see him play the game, and I'm like, yo, this game looks really good. I mean, like I should get it. But then again, I'm like, people are talking way too much about these facial animations.
Yeah, I watched a few impressions on the game, and a lot of people are saying that for the most part, the gameplay is actually, pretty fun. It's just that it not only is the facial animations a problem, but it's like glitchy as heck. Like it's a lot of glitchy, little animation pop-ins, like during cutscenes or just running around the spaceship and whatnot. It's like really glitchy.
Which I don't know why it could be like. Why couldn't they do extra quality control for this one? I mean, it's a Mass Effect title. It should have been a little bit better.
Some people are saying it could have been rushed out. It feels like
that's having a problem.
Well, it was handled by a studio that never made a big game like that before. Like this isn't the same team that made the first trilogy of.
Oh,
yeah, that's another thing.
Yes. Or did you not understand why they put that thing basically in a whole nother galaxy so that they don't have to actually make callbacks to the old games? That's just a simple reset button they're doing.
Oh, see, I didn't know. Wow, I did not know this.
Yep.
No wonder the game is like the way it is. That explains everything.
Welcome to Halo 4 Mass Effect Edition.
Yeah, the memes for Mass Effect, they're hilarious.
They also said that they got a cosplayer to do the facial animations for Mass Effect.
Yeah.
And well, the original Mass Effect, I really didn't have too much of a problem with their facial animations. I mean, they didn't have much emotion in their faces, but they were fine. I think they could have just go by that template, but they try to make it more dynamic and real, and they kind of fucked up.
It's not even
that's
just
one
the
of the
facial
problems.
animations though. Like some of the voice acting I've seen is like what the hell are they thinking releasing this bad?
What? Really? Wow. I thought
Like
it was
I'm gonna link you a video later of one of like the romance scenes, and you'll see what I mean. It's really bad.
There's
I think I
also
know
a
what you're
problem
talking
that
about.
there's also a problem that some characters don't look like they're supposed to look. Apparently, they said they based some of the characters out of the voice actors of some of that, but they don't even look closely. It's weird, just weird. Also, the faces in general don't look that great. I mean, in a design standpoint, not just in a talking point, they just look ugly most of the time. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it's the eyes. The eyes are just like dead. They're like looking into space. Like they never make eye contact with who they're talking to.
Ugh.
That is weird. I just don't like, even if it's not the same studio, like you have a clear cut thing of what you could do and just improve upon it. And don't go a complete 360 about it and do something different and completely fuck it up like you did. That just doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know how someone works on a game, and it's not like there was any like licensing or anything like that. I mean, you still have the other guys to like get some help from or something.
Exactly. Yeah, you're
Like,
not
what
like,
was
you're
the-
completely alone there. You got the base of the game to work with, and then you
Yeah.
probably just like see what the other creators, creators of the last game, how they did this and that. But it seems like
Speaking of which,
just
why did they change developers? Anyone know?
Simple. The original developers decided this is the end. I mean, they defended their ending so heavy. They said that's the end. That's how we see it. And EA just said, "No, we make more." Well, it's your problem.
Oh, so
I put a link in the group discussion to like one of the scenes. It's like a minute.
oh man, so it's pretty much like what game was it? Jeez, I forgot the game. Never mind. Then, yeah, it's just disappointing that I can't play this game right now as it is because everybody's telling me just wait for a patch. Well, actually, some people are telling me that this can't be patched for the most part.
I mean, some things can't be
Well,
patched.
I
That's
believe
probably
they said they're simply not going to. I think.
I think
Don't quote
the
me.
patch would probably only fix like the glitches, like some people saying it's the flash running past you and all that. So I think the glitch. I mean, that's the only thing they're probably going to be able to fix is the glitches.
Oh wow, they can't fix a facial animation, so there's really no point in me waiting at this point. That's
I
pretty
kind
bad.
of do want. At the same time, I kind of do want to play it though, because like I said, the gameplay does kind of look fun.
Yeah, it looks like for the most part what Mass Effect games are at this point. It looks even better.
Yeah.
But when you're getting this much hate about it, you kind of have to hold your money there. All right. So Radiant Historia is also getting a remake. Another remake is going on right now. Did anybody play Radiant Historia on a DS?
Amazing.
I actually didn't.
Not with me. Sorry.
I played it for a little bit and I never got around to actually finishing it. And it's one of those games where I just look at it and I'm like, how did I not finish this game in particular? The game was everything about it was actually pretty good. The story was great. I remember the soundtrack, one of the boss themes soundtrack was really just amazing. And I liked it a lot. I just never got around to actually finishing it.
Wait, was the original game on the DS or the 3DS? Which one you say?
Yes.
Okay.
DS.
Okay.
Yeah, the remake is coming to the 3DS.
Okay. Now, is it a remake or is it like getting any extra content or like?
They're adding like a new, like how Devil Survivor 2 added like a new mode / story. It's like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's pretty much well, it doesn't matter. It's not having upgraded graphics, it seems.
They just updated the character portraits. They like look really different. That's about it.
Wow, I'm kind of amazed.
Well, if it's a classic game, at this point, I guess we can call it a classic, and it's being remade, people will go crazy for it. I'll definitely get it this time.
Yeah, me same here.
Yeah, it was 2010 that the game was released. Wow, seems like 2010 wasn't that long ago, but it was 7 years ago. Deesh. All right, so definitely gonna be getting Radiant Story a shot. Let's see. So the PS3 is ending production in Japan pretty soon. And PS3, surprisingly, like in the beginning of the generation, PS3 was doing pretty bad, but it ended really strong.
Yeah.
And why? I don't think it won the generation. I think though that generation went to the Wii because of the. If we're just talking about pure sales, it went to the Wii.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But the PS3 was a great console.
Yeah, it really. I still use mine today.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, I don't have mine hooked up actually. It's actually in my closet, just sitting in my closet.
Oh,
because I was playing Legend of Heroes, Cold Steel, but then I was like, I'm gonna play this on my Vita instead, and I kind of put it away from there. What was everybody's favorite PS3 game?
Probably Super Robot Wars OG second, probably.
Yeah, man, you and your Super Robot Wars, man.
It's a really good series.
You gotta love your robots.
For me, I would definitely have to say the best thing that came out of the PS3 for me was Valkyria Chronicles. That house is a brand new series, and while that series is kind of disappointing me as of late, I'm really glad it came out. What about you, Souls?
I'm thinking about it. Like I'm looking at this stack right now. Based off what I can see right now, I gotta think about that one. But what I can see, I'm going to have to just say the Ninja Gaiden and Sigma games. Those are fun.
Really fun is the word that you would use to describe Ninja Gaiden. Why, Sway? Wait, no. How can you say fun to those games? Those games are hard and they're ridiculous.
Hey, I don't think they was that hard.
Nah, man. They from what I played, which one did I play that broke my controller?
I mean,
the one with that pink demon.
They all have pink demons.
Oh well, the one with the female pink demon.
They all have female pink demons.
Okay, fine. All right, I don't know what they're called. Okay, but like, yeah, that boss. Oh wait, Alma was her name.
I tell you, it's not that hard if you get to know the game. But I guess it's not that kind of action game that everybody can play.
Yeah. Yo, all you gotta do is use flying swallow all the time. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, but if you're doing that, you're kind of like cheesing the game. That kind of just like takes the premise out, like, the spirit of the game out there, like,
Yeah, but he looks cool
like,
doing it. Like just running through, doing flying swallows, swapping people's heads off. Like,
I mean, it's still not the hardest ninja game in existence.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, which one is that?
Oh, the Tensho series is way harder.
Yeah, I even think the older Ninja Gaiden, like Black and heck, the one on the freaking NES, that was even harder.
The NES games are pretty harsh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very unforgiving.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if you can beat them. It's hard. But yeah.
I think those are mostly hard though, just because of, like, the level design and stuff.
It's like that was a time where you could only buy one game each 2 months, and you had to get something out of it, and so you made them ultra hard, so you had more to do. Though they actually only 2 hours longer, so.
It's not
that's off the top of my head.
It's not like I can't play the Ninja Gaiden games. It's just that I refuse to play them because I don't play games to get mad. I don't play games to break my controller. All right, I'm almost doing that on Nier. Okay, like I can't imagine playing freaking Dark Souls or something like that and just getting upset. I can't do that, man. I play games to chill, relax, have a good time, not to be angry and break my controller. No, I don't want to do that.
I mean, if that's your problem with Ninja Gaiden, just play Ninja Gaiden free. That's the easiest one in the series.
Oh yeah,
it's also the most disappointing in the series, but you have to start somewhere.
I heard it really dumbed down.
That's right. Yeah, at least Shadow.
And people were pissed. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
And then they got a nerve to come out with Razor's Edge.
Yeah, Razor's Edge is actually not bad, but it's still
made it better.
It's still the same problem, you know.
Yeah, and you know what made it better? Able to be all the females.
Oh
Play
yeah.
as all the
Oh
females.
man.
So you can be the females, or you could.
Yeah, you can play as the females. That's what I like about the Sigma games too. You can play as the females. You can play as Ayane, that girl with the axe.
Wait, Ayane? Oh yeah, I wasn't it too. They're related. Okay, yeah.
Nope.
Don't
Alright.
worry, Shadow's booby memory will help.
Kasumi. Kasumi.
Oh, they were also in it too?
Yep.
Damn, I don't remember this. I don't know, because I try to block out Ninja Gaiden. I try to block out everything Ninja Gaiden from breaking my controller. I couldn't do it.
So I tell you what my favorite PS3 game is, or will be. It's Persona 5.
Oh, I forgot there's no color.
Well, can we? Oh, yeah, I guess we can't count that as a PS3 game. Yeah, it can be counted.
It is. Right. It was designed as one, and it will be released as one, and you will get a full report on the quality of that port.
Wait, so is that game still coming out on PS3 in America, or is that only for?
It's coming out in America and Europe. Both have been confirmed. You can actually check it out on Amazon.
Oh, because I never really seen that listing like on GameStop or nothing.
Okay, you know what? I'm really happy that the PS3 is finally ending production, so these JRPG companies can stop using it as a base and actually go to the PS4 and actually develop for the PS4 from the ground up and utilize the power of the PS4 and actually make the games look a lot better.
Want to bet you tell you a secret? They don't. See, fact is that they will use the Vita as a base because Vita and PS4 are very compatible. And you already have seen that with a lot of games that getting PS4 ports, even though they are actually Vita games.
Oh God, no, they wouldn't do that. The Vita is pretty much the Vita is dead. There's not a thing. The Vita is dead.
That's not totally true. It's actually as a lot of people say, it's a budget PS4 as of this point.
The Vita's technically the Switch.
For PS4. Oh wow, yeah, you're right. But Sony, it would be the Switch, but it can't do remote play, right? Forget that.
No. Yeah, well, I mean, it does it, but it's pretty crappy.
It's terrible.
Why would you do that in the first place, I guess?
And they advertise it as that remote play pretty hard, and then it just sucks.
I'm pretty sure the Japanese developer will start to utilize the Vita a little bit more, and we will get some very crappy PS4 ports from that, probably.
Yeah.
But hey, that extends the life cycle of that console a little bit more, and we all know the Vita might be crap, but it's the crap of our heart.
But rumor has it that Sony is working on something to compete with the Switch.
Why?
That's just a rumor.
Wait. No.
I mean, why not?
Is that a portable console, or is it like?
Hey, there's been some patents and some models of a portable console.
Oh my God!
Not surprised. Sony is always copying Nintendo.
I was about to say Sony likes to just prove that they can do the same thing. Like, I mean, look at the little Move controls. Look at that.
Even before that, Sony copied the control stick from Nintendo.
Yeah, Sony always copies everything.
But the good part about it is that Sony only does it after they have established a strong base. I mean, without the PS4, they wouldn't do something like that.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, they can always fall back on the PS4 if it's not working and can abandon it if necessary because they already have a strong base. They can experiment.
I'm not trying to crap on the Vita or anything, but like at this point, I really, except for Cold Steel, I'm really not going to be playing anything on it in the future. Like, what games are coming out to the Vita that we're looking forward to?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I can think of games, but they're also coming to PS4. So
I was about to say that.
Not much. Wait.
Someone said like the new Digimon game that's coming to the Vita in the West because it wasn't the first Cyber Sleuth wasn't released on the Vita in the West. So hey, you can play that.
What? Yeah,
it was. So just digital only.
Oh, it was digital. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, because they were giving like a special pre-order bonus for the Vita only. I think wasn't it?
It wasn't that big.
Should have been for both. I'm actually thinking about playing Cyber Sleuth after the stream. I don't know why I'm in the mood to play it.
I actually just started it up just so I can get some gameplay, and I was like, oh, I ain't never played as a girl. I may do this again.
Actually, since we're on that, is one thing you can do with the sequel that I had never heard before, and it has new Digimon because it's a sequel. But you can use those new Digimon if you have the previous version of the game, at least in Japan. So, like, imagine you're playing Gen 7 of Pokemon. You can put that Gen 7 Pokemon in, like, a Gen 6 game.
Oh, wow. You can do that.
Yeah, I've never
wow.
heard of that before. You can do that.
It's like backward. They're doing it backwards, kind of. So, like, Lunamon, I could bring to the original Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah.
I could actually think of that being dealt with a patch.
People are actually taking me down in the comments right now. Go ahead. No, they're naming a whole bunch of Vita games that you could play in the future.
Oh yeah,
fucking me up right now.
Hey. Well, okay, yeah, Vita's still alive.
yeah, apparently it's still alive. But okay, 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. When is that coming out? We haven't heard anything from Atlas about that.
Oh, and also a lot of games that you guys listed. I'm pretty sure it's all, like we said, on the PS4.
Rose in the Castle of Twilight. What the hell is that? God of War. Okay, God of Wars I've heard a lot about. That is, well, I haven't heard that much about, but you can actually play it. From the gameplay I've seen, it actually looks pretty good.
Tokyo's and Nandu's coming.
Oh,
which
yeah,
one?
I played the demo of that. That was actually pretty fun.
Tokyo's and Nandu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Tokyo's. Okay.
Although that's also coming to the PS4 here in the West. So.
See, exactly.
But the fun fact is, on Vita, it's nearly always $20 less. So the budget option
and portable.
Yeah, but then you get you pretty much get the inferior version there for the most part.
I mean, look at World of Final Fantasy. That looked, comparing it to the PS4.
Oh god, that looked garbage.
Yeah, it looked like garbage.
Oh my god, I was like, yo, the PS4 looks so majestic and amazing, and just like, wow. I go to download the Vita version. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, like it's like somebody turned off the lights on the Vita version.
It's like you playing on a PC and like you just using the lowest of the low settings or something like that. You turn everything off. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're playing the inferior version. But yeah, like we said, most of the games that you guys are naming, you can play those on the PS4 for the most part. I'm not getting on the Vita. I'm not saying the Vita is bad. Okay,
we ain't trying to talk crap about the Vita.
Right,
I love the Vita. I love the Vita.
Yeah, I do too. But I'm just admitting when something is pretty much, not, all that relevant anymore. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I want to leave it at that. Let's move on to another topic. Let's see. Fire Emblem Echoes, which I didn't hear about this until very recently, but I think it was maybe a week or two ago, this was announced that the game's going to have like a sort of rewind feature that you can undo your turn.
Oh my god. Now they're starting to get really stupid.
I personally won't touch it, but if you want to use it, more power to you.
Yeah, that's true. It's like I don't think I would honestly use that. I mean, like I play on the casual hardcore difficulty. I play on the casual difficulty because I don't want nobody to die permanently. I ain't about that life. Yeah. But I'm honestly not gonna redo my whole entire move because I did something wrong. Like, nah, I'll suffer through that and play the whole map over again if I have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're playing on hard mode, well, you ain't got to turn your whole game off anymore. You can just rewind.
Exactly. So you shouldn't even be playing on hard mode if you're just gonna do that. But they did say that the item that can do it is it's very scarce, so you can't use it all the time. Oh
yeah, it'd be funny if on hard mode they like made it like literally hard mode, whereas though it's auto saving after every turn you make, so you can't just reset the game and you can't do that rewind thing. That would be pretty.
So many people actually play.
My idea is spreading. All
right. I was just interested in that, and then what Echoes was doing. I'm definitely gonna buy Echoes when it comes out because I'm.
Is anybody getting the special edition?
I had the chance, but I'll just try get the normal edition.
Yeah, I don't like what's coming in there. Like, it's not enough.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother with it.
I think honestly, I'm done with special editions. To be honest, like except for Persona 5, the 3 or the 2 that I'm gonna get, I'm pretty much done with special editions. Like what comes with them, I don't do anything with.
Yeah.
Like I might show it in an unboxing, and that's really it. And I'm like, when am I ever gonna use this compass that I got from the Yeast Memories of Cell Center? Like
Hey,
seriously,
man, you might get stranded.
I'm not gonna have it with me because it's in the damn box.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be worthless if it gets broken.
Yeah, exactly. And then what? Okay, maybe the statues that came with the Tales of games, Xenoblade. I think 1 and 2 had a Luger statue, and
I actually like
statue.
that. I like those. Those are
Now that I would do
Yeah.
for the most part.
and they were
but
good price
everything
points
else.
actually for those because statues usually cost a lot more, and they were like pretty big and high
Yeah,
quality.
they were really big. Yeah. And then there's the art books, in which I'm like, do I really care about art books? I mean, if I want high quality resolution, I could just Google these images, and then see them really high resolution. I almost don't even look at my art books anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
I look
like,
at them just about the time when I'm unboxing it, and then after
exactly.
that, I put
And
it
then
back.
after that, I put it back, and that's it. Like I'm not gonna get up one day and say, let me look at this art book real quick. Let me look how amazing this is. If I want to look at the art, I just go on Google, and then there you go, right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe people like to collect and stuff like that. That's cool. But me, honestly, I'm done. I was thinking about buying the Berseria limited edition when it came out, and I was like, no, I'm gonna buy it on Steam. So what's the point? And then I'm like, nah, I'm just done.
Yeah, like if they came out, like if they had a velvet, statue like they did with Exilium 1 and 2, I probably would have got the collector's edition of Berseria. But
Yeah, true. Yeah, I probably would have got that. I probably
Yeah,
would have got it. I'm not
for me,
sure.
it just like depends on what it comes with, man. Like if it's just an art book and little pins like the Fire Emblem one, then
Yeah,
I'm
that,
gonna
that
pass.
is that one. But like sometimes they do come with like skins that you can use for your that you can put on your PS4. I know the Hyper Dimension Neptune game came with a skin for the special edition.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, that's pretty clean.
That's pretty cool, and I did that. I do that, but other than that, now I don't think it's worth.
I think I got a skin for the regular edition of Persona 4 Golden, and that was pretty cool. You can put it on your Vita.
Oh yeah, I think I actually have that, and I didn't use it because I don't know. I think I was afraid of putting it on the wrong way. I don't know. Putting it on crooked. All right. So Fire Echoes. A little bit off topic, completely from gaming and JRPGs. Did anybody see that Death Note trailer for Netflix?
Oh man,
Yeah, I saw it.
And people are honestly getting mad about that. I'm like, it's an American adaptation. What do you want them to do?
yeah, like. I mean, it'll be an interesting watch. Like, no
Yeah,
doubt.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely gonna be interesting to watch. And I know all the characters for the most part are gonna be American.
Yeah,
I'm like, what do you guys want here? Like, why are you guys getting so mad about it? Just watch the original Death Note. Watch the live action ones that I think are pretty good, and just go on with it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Who cares?
like to be honest, I mean, not even Japanese, like American nor Japanese rarely does live action right.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I don't think I remember seeing one that was.
I think Rurouni Kenshin was like the closest thing I actually thought was really good live action, but this I don't know. They got Willem Dafoe playing Ryuk, so that seems pretty interesting.
I can't believe he was willing to do that. But then I was looking at
Me
the
too.
pictures.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He actually has the face to do it, which is wow.
And the voice, when we seen him in the trailer, it sounded pretty good.
The irony, he was a meme for that for so long, and now it's true. What the fuck?
Oh, so wait. People were saying that he was a perfect choice for Ryuk?
Yes, there was a long-running meme for that Willem Dafoe looks like that guy. It's just amazing.
Well, he has the face.
That's
and
true.
and he can use that Green Goblin voice.
Oh yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, that actually be that'd be actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm actually looking forward to that.
Hey, what's up, Shinta?
Yo, what's up? I was caught up in an other engagement, and sorry for just popping up out of nowhere.
It's cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I was like, oh shit. Okay. So since you came up in here, what are you currently playing right now, Shintai?
Breath of the Wild.
Okay, and do you believe that game is warranted the 10 out of 10s that it's getting?
No.
Actually, I have the game now too, so I can comment on that as well. For me,
Oh, go ahead,
I
Bob.
mean, I like it, but 10 out of 10? I mean, nah.
Yo, when I was watching
Disclaimer, I'm only
Miles'
like-
live stream, oh my god, that gyro thing.
yes.
Oh, the gyro.
I'm going to actually
all the
upload
gyro
that to YouTube.
stuff can go fuck itself.
I'm uploading that clip to YouTube. It made me rage quit.
That was hilarious.
Dude, like there was one where like you had to get like 3 balls into these slots with the gyro, and that shit was so frustrating. I was literally there tilting my tablet controller like a fucking idiot, and I felt like trucking it through my window.
Yo, Bao only had 1 ball.
Like it was so bad when I got like 2 of them in there, and I'm like,
So what?
Yeah, that was not no 10 out of 10 mechanics. It didn't even look like the physics was on point. Like,
no.
I
it
can't even
didn't
find
move
like
how
right
you
position to put my controller in to have it like steady. Oh god, screw that.
No, yeah,
Screw it.
no. I didn't feel like it was play tested.
yeah.
Probably rushed. But yeah, you know, this is a 10 out of 10 game right here. This is like a 90 on Metacritic type game right here.
Now I've only
It's
put like
all
5 or
that
6
broken
hours
motion.
into it, but the highest I would give it is a 7 personally.
I give it
Damn,
more
a
like
7?
I think it gets better as you play it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, no, I think it's got too many technical flaws. The combat is a step back for sure. Like if you compare Link's repertoire of moves in Twilight Princess to Breath of the Wild, it's like not even a contest.
But that's unfair. That's unfair. They really nailed that moveset. That's just
I feel if you really love the exploration in Zelda's that much, then it's going to be a. Besides that, nah.
No, the exploration in this game is probably like the main selling point. And if you really just love running around, exploring things, finding things, then yeah, this game will scratch that itch like no other. But if you want like a more traditional Zelda experience, this definitely isn't it.
So why does it have a 97? Jesus, on Metacritic. That's
Because
ridiculously
people
high.
fucking love Zelda. If this game was not called Zelda, I don't think it would be getting this praise because Zelda has a lot of nostalgia and a lot of emotion attached to the name. A lot of people feel really strongly about Zelda. Hell, I feel really strongly about Zelda. It's the very first video game I ever played. Link to the Past. It's still one of my favorite games of all time. Is that because of nostalgia? Maybe. But, you know, yeah, a lot of people just feel really strongly for Zelda. And people are not only just seeing this as like its own game, but they're more so seeing it as like an evolution for the series. So when they see it like that, they're like, oh my God, compared to the last Zelda games and what they did, this is so like, oh my God. Instead of just looking at it for what it is and looking at it in a vacuum.
Wait, so are you saying that there's a bias?
Yes, you could. I guess you could say that.
oh god.
I didn't think it was worth that much. I mean, I think it's pretty much because everybody who reviewed it, well, the professional websites, they got the Switch from Nintendo for free. So they were crazy if they were going to say anything bad about it.
I got the Wii U version.
Oh, you got the Wii U version? You still rocking that Wii U? Why?
Dude, I'm not going to put down like, what is it, like $300 just to play one game?
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. I already got rid of my Wii U.
I fucking hated that thing. I've never seen anyone hate a console more than your hatred for the Wii U. Like, holy shit.
I tried to calm down about that for a while, but when I think about it, I'm like, I'm so right to hate that thing. That thing was terrible. So wait a minute, is it utilizing the gamepad?
You
Breath of the
don't
Wild?
have to. You can use the pro game controller instead. That's how I play it. But sometimes when you need to use the tablet in order to do those gyro puzzles, and I've encountered like 3 of them, and each of them were annoying.
That's stupid how they make you put a controller down and switch to another one.
That's what I hated about it. That's exactly what I hated about it.
Yeah.
Don't take me out of the experience.
That's how you had to play Xenoblade Chronicles X, because the map was
Yep.
on the
Oh God, I hate that. I don't know how I played that game for 100 hours. I really don't.
Because deep down inside, you love the Wii U. It's like
No. Hell, I was considering actually buying a Wii U just so I can destroy it. Buying it back to someone.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Yo, seriously, I was like, yo, because my friend was like, yo, I'll give you the Wii U for $60. I'm like, so I can just destroy it. He was like, I don't care what you do with it. I was like, yeah, let me try that.
let me try.
Okay, since we're talking about the Switch for the most part, so when the Switch first came out, like I think a week after it came out, a reviewer from IGN got fired as soon as he put out the review.
Wait, really?
For what?
Well, I don't know. He gave it a low score. He gave it like I believe a 7.
What, Zelda?
And that's the Switch.
He reviewed the console.
Yeah, he reviewed the console itself. I believe he gave it a 7, and then I believe like the next day he got fired.
I don't know why he's even reviewing consoles like that just launched to begin with.
Yeah,
like a console that just launched is bare bones. So like most consoles that launch are bare bones for the most part.
I mean, what do you even do with that thing? Going through the menus and shake it?
No, there's really nothing you can do with the console. You can't even send messages. Well, can you send messages now?
I don't think so.
Yeah, see, I didn't think so at all. Oh, he gave the Switch a 7 and got fired a week later. See, well, that could have been it. I don't think that's.
Oh shit! I just realized Blandrew's not in this call. No, no wonder nobody came at me about Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I didn't even invite to him. I forgot to do it. I didn't think he wanted to come on.
Game Beast of the Wild.
No, Beast of the Wild. No. I'm sorry. No, it can't be.
I mean, we haven't seen Blandrew in a while.
He's been. That's because he's like Nina Turner in Fullmetal Alchemist. He fused with the Switch.
Oh my God! The image. Oh my God! That's like, oh my God! You have to think about it. This is like with Jeff Goldblum in The Fly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you're happy with your Switch purchase, you know I ain't gonna hate on you, but I don't think it would be. I think it was worth it for the most part.
Not yet.
Oh, well.
It only has like 2 games worth getting right now. One of those games that you can get on another console. I mean,
as I admitted last time,
Bound's staying quiet right now.
As I admitted last
Actually,
time,
I was zoned out reading the story of this guy.
Okay.
I mean, if you're a big Nintendo fan and you wanted to get the Switch, I mean, more power to you. I'm not trying to devalue anyone's purchase, but just for me personally, I just don't think for me, it's worth getting yet. But I'm sure it will be worth getting at some point because the lineup that they showed us for games that are coming out, looks good. I mean, I definitely want to play Fire Emblem Muso. That looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And to be honest, I've never been interested in indies as much as after I watched that little, presentation they had for their independent games.
And I want to play Snipper Clips. That game looks like fun.
I actually just bought that today. It's actually really fun with 2 people. My girlfriend and I are going to be streaming it tomorrow.
The faces the characters makes fucking hilarious.
Did you guys play the Splatoon Global Test Fire thing?
Yeah.
So how is it? Is it Splatoon 1.5 or is it
not
actually
even
Splatoon 2?
1.5? Honestly, it's like 1.1. As much as it pains me to say that, because I love Splatoon, but it looks the same. Like the only thing different is the weapons and the maps. Like besides that, it's literally the same as that game. Same graphics, same everything.
Damn.
You know, I
think
always said that when I seen it first revealed on their little Switch presentation. I said that thing looked the same.
And they only had like what 2 seconds of footage when they revealed it on that Switch presentation. And I was like, this game will look no different. Well, that's the only good thing that the Wii U honestly turned out. But people are hyping that game up like, oh, it's one of the best. It's going to be one of the best Switch games.
I mean, if you didn't play the first game, you'll really, really, really love it. But for me, that put a lot of hours into the first one, there's not much point for me to get it, especially at full price.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, it's also going to be full price.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's...
All right, so PS4 games are coming to PlayStation Now. And a little argument that people... a little argument that people are saying that now no game is exclusive on PS4, so that you can now play it on your PC using PlayStation Now.
And
I'm really and I'm really like, is that really a big deal? Like the thing is like you don't need a PlayStation 4 to play PS4 games now.
That's just Xbox fanboys trying to take shots.
But it's a rental system.
Yeah, and the service costs a lot.
So
better off buying the game.
Oh, so I forgot that it was a renting service. I didn't know it was. I thought it was like you can just stream the entire game if you buy or something like that.
No, I think you can only play it for like as long as your service is active.
Oh, so then that doesn't really mean anything. So who cares? That's just people are dumb.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just fanboys trying to take shots at Sony because a lot of their games are going to PC.
And then you can't even. Well, is it going to be like? Can you change the settings or something like that to use your PC?
No.
So, oh god, it's not even that big of a deal. People throw shit out of proportion for no apparent reason. I was actually thinking about getting PlayStation
hardware acceleration or anything like that. So it'll play like if you were playing it on a PS4, except you're paying more. What's the point?
I mean, it's not even running on your PC. It's just a stream, basically.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's just a stream. So that means it's going to be probably choppy.
See, that's the problem. That's the fear I had when doing PlayStation Now. I was like, I wanted to buy what game was that? I think it was at the time Cold Steel 1 that I was going to try out. And then I was like, my connection might not be good enough to actually play it. And then if the service goes down or something like that, I can't even play the game. So,
imagine if you're playing and you've sunk like 5 fucking hours in that game, you forgot to save, and like, oops, server error.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All that Ubisoft bullshit again.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
I probably had to sue
on my face. PlayStation Now. Fuck that.
I was close to getting it too.
They need to like expand their library. I think it would be better if they had at least PS2 games up there.
Yeah, they got some select PS2 games. Not all of them are coming.
Yeah. But then it just make everything else like the PS2 to PS4 to make that useless. So they're stuck in a hole. It's just the reason why they're doing it is just a way to get people interested in PS Now in the first place, because that's already dying out on Sony's end. Like nobody's using that service.
I kind of forgot it existed.
Yeah, see,
it seemed okay to me at first, because I think like when they first launched it, they did like a free trial, something like that, and I remember it being pretty cool. But then like sometimes my connection would go in and out, and I would be like, no, this is not a good idea. So let's see. Mega Dimension Neptunia V2 is coming to VR. Anybody gonna get that?
I mean, do you really want your waifus in VR?
Hey, a lot of people are getting interested in that homeroom teacher thing.
Homeroom teacher thing. What is that?
Remember the thing where you're like teaching that you're like a foreigner teaching that Japanese girl something? It's like a VR thing.
What
Forget the name of the game.
the hell is going on in Japan sometimes? Man, what they think of the most weirdest shit.
Let me see. What was that thing called? Hold on.
Never forget the specific dick controller you can put onto your PC.
What?
Yep.
I'm sorry, I almost blacked out for a second. What? what the hell can you do? No, I don't want to know because Japan's just out of control.
Do you really want to know? Because I can explain it.
I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. Now, go ahead.
Okay. Tech Arts 3D, a Japanese company, developed a game called Custom Girl 3D. That game comes, if you want to have it, with a specific, how do I describe this? A plastic device that you hook up to your USB drive, and then it massages your penis if you hit the right conditions.
Oh man.
Truly, we live in a fascinating future.
I mean, it's pretty interesting that something like that does exist, but
do you want to know the weirdest part about it?
Yes.
I own this game.
Okay, I'm afraid to ask. How is it?
Wait. Not only do you own the game, do you own the device?
No, I don't own the device.
Oh, okay. I thought you owned the device. Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, and the thing was called
crazy,
Summer
but
Lessons.
Honestly,
I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
It was called Summer Lessons.
Yeah.
You guys probably remember it.
I mean, if I was at like a convention or something like that and they were like doing free trials, I'd probably try it. But I don't think I would.
Everybody else tried it before.
No, I wouldn't.
Yo, did y'all see the line for the VR porn over at E3 last year? That thing was like out the door. Yeah, the booth was out the door.
Surprised they had a booth for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't understand that. How can VR porn be anything like a thing? I mean, like you can't feel what's in front of you, so who the hell cares?
Hey, some people just get lost in their own imagination, man.
That is unfortunately true. Hashtag forever alone status on some people. So let's see what else we got here. Neptunia VR. Did the Final Fantasy 15 episode Gladios, did that come out?
I don't think it's out yet.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't know if I got your opinion on 15, Shintai. Did you play it? And why was that?
I barely touched the game. I don't have an opinion.
No, you don't. You can't formulate an opinion. Okay.
Like, all I can tell you is, like, I played the tutorial, so all I can say is, like, graphics look nice, I guess. Combat, I mean, seemed okay. I don't know. It's maybe I have no opinion. So.
Oh, so you just didn't. You don't think it's bad or anything. You just didn't play it enough to actually formulate an opinion.
Right. Like the tutorial is totally unfair to base anything substantial on.
Okay. All right. That is fair enough. All right.
But I will say though, I am mad. Oh, hold on. Someone texted me.
I want a Tharja version. If there was a Tharja version of that VR game, okay, probably I would do it. Okay, fine. You got me there.
Yo.
I will say though that, like, I'm not too happy of the fact that the game was basically unfinished when they released it, and that that they've had to like send out like gigs and gigs and gigs worth of patches to fix it.
Oh yeah, they did.
That was sad, unfortunately. Like I said, the game was horribly managed. All right. So I really ran through all my topics here. I can't believe it. I made perfect timing too. So does anybody watch Death Battle?
Yeah.
Did you saw the one with Venom and Bane?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I just think that was a completely one-sided match.
You did? I thought it was pretty accurate.
Nah, I like the amount of things Venom can do compared to Bane was actually just
And that I thought. Oh,
ridiculous.
okay, yeah, in that aspect, yeah. This was. I think that was like a bad matchup then. In that.
Yeah, exactly. It was a terrible matchup. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what he did to beat him, that was a telltale sign right there. Bane ain't no super powered. He's pretty much a human with mega steroids.
Exactly. Yeah. So like he really couldn't do much against Bane. He doesn't against Venom. So he really doesn't have any finishing move that he could have used against him.
Yeah.
I think Screw Attack is just going with their own death battles. They're not really doing any suggestions, really.
Yeah. Some people said in the comments that they don't really listen to anything that they say. I said it'd probably been better to see something like my brother was saying. He'd rather see something like Bane against the Venom against the Hulk.
Venom against the Hulk. I'm pretty sure the Hulk would win. The Hulk would pretty much just beat him death for the most part. He wouldn't have time to recover or anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, he does have
a lot more durable.
That healing factor, and
I already saw this match. Well, Venom was trashed.
Wait, what?
Yep, tried to fight the Red Hulk. That didn't work out so well.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Bane and Venom.
Oh wait, Venom and Bane fought. I mean, Venom and Hulk fought.
Well, kind of.
I thought that.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you try that? But it didn't work out so well.
Ooh, Bane versus Luke Cage. That would have been something.
I really don't know too much about Luke Cage, which I should, but I don't.
Someone suggested Tharja in VR.
Exactly, and I would definitely buy whatever product it would be.
You would buy the only existing Tharja pregnancy test.
Pregnancy? The fuck?
Test if your Tharja is already pregnant.
But bitch, who's the fuck? Because it ain't me.
There would be a Fifth or North Star. You're already pregnant.
Oh, oh God!
I'm not gonna say that. Wait a minute, Shintai, have you played Nier Automata?
No, because my sister is borrowing my copy.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, I mean, the first Nier is literally her favorite game of all time. So I wasn't gonna fight her on it. I was gonna be like, here you go, Ashley. You can borrow it. It's fine.
Is she liking it so far?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm having a little bit of a problem with it. Playing as that bitch ass 9S, but that's I'm not gonna get into that.
Hey,
hey man, just get good.
It ain't that. It's not. No. That's not what it is. No, I'm not gonna. No.
Well,
you can't argue with me about it because I haven't played the fucking game.
Saddled, you don't like Ninja Gaiden, so he may have some merit.
Ninja Gaiden is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he says it's too hard. I'm talking about the Sigma games.
Oh, okay, that's it. You have just officially been branded yourself as Shadow Bitch.
No. Okay, first of all, they are
Shadow
just ridiculous and tedious as all hell. Okay, that's why I choose not to play them, and they're just unfair sometimes.
Yo,
completely.
Gaiden is a man's game, son.
It's a man's game. I have no doubt that I could play. I just choose not to.
Because you
not anymore. Not anymore. No, I ain't playing that game anymore. I'm not gonna put myself through it. No.
I was able to beat it on hard. I mean, you saying you can't?
I'm not saying I can't. I just say I don't want to put myself through that. I'd rather not. Not anymore.
Yo, I'm not mad, son. I'm just disappointed.
As soon as Ninja Gaiden comes on PlayStation Now, Shadow, you gotta stream it.
Oh God, that's kind of impossible. Think of the lag. It will be even more terrible than in real life.
I couldn't do that. I was getting mad at Nier Automata with 9S. There's no way I can do Ninja Gaiden and not lose my cool. Okay,
Well, all you
I know
gotta
I
do
can.
is think about 2B's butt, and it'll make you feel better.
Keep her in front.
Keep
Well,
her in
honestly,
front so
like-
you can see the back.
Honestly, what got me a little bit good about 2B is that her ass is actually really like it's so well made. I can't actually believe it. Like they actually took their time on that.
Well,
And-
like the director literally told the modelers, if you don't make her ass amazing, I'm firing you.
On the
No,
flip
he
side,
didn't.
Joke. He actually said that.
I mean, on the flip side,
all praise.
Platinum Games is pretty good with their asses. I mean, look at Raiden's ass. That's a metal ass, I tell you.
Metal Gear.
That's your prerogative.
There's actually an article that 99% of Steam users got the achievement to look up 2B skirt. Like everybody did it at the same time as soon as they got, which is interesting because I didn't even get the achievement. I wasn't even bothered to look at skirt because every time you run, you could see up her skirt already. So like, why would I even try?
Yeah, and then when you think about it, you remember that dance at the end of Bayonetta 1? That was pretty awesome. So yeah, they know what they're doing over there.
There you know it.
They know exactly what they're doing.
I gotta get Nier on PC eventually. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the topics I got to talk about here for the most part. We can talk about the.
Didn't you ask people to send questions?
Oh yeah. I got a couple of questions from one guy who sent me like 20 questions.
Hey, that's dedication and support.
Yeah, it's definitely support right there, and I appreciate it. So let me
Of course, the chat can also ask us questions.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
chat can ask us anything you want. Go right ahead, and we'll use this time to answer it right now. Let me just pull up the
Anything?
questions.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Why is Val so handsome?
Within the realm of reason. Okay, so ideological boredom. That's how you say this dude's name. Well, he asked me, or would you guys in general, boobs or butts?
I'd have to. Oh, that's tough.
Not for me. Give me that booty.
I think I'm going to side with Shinta on that, just because not only is the booty good, but just the legs. I'm a leg guy, so leading up to that, yeah.
Hey man, legs do lead up to the booty.
Yeah, facts.
I'm a boob guy, definitely, no doubt. The bigger, the better.
Oh yeah, we know that.
There's nothing wrong with appreciating the opie.
Hey, you know a funny fact? Senran Kagura, the collector's edition. Have you guys read? Well, if you read the little art book at the end, there's a little quote by the developer. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get that real quick, because I don't remember it off the top of my head.
This ought to be good.
What would he say? That creator is kind of crazy. While he's doing that, what's the most overrated game you guys ever played?
Probably Final Fantasy 15 on this one.
Actually, yeah, it's probably my choice too. That game, I can't even talk about it really because I'm so mad about it.
Uncharted.
Whoa, what?
Uncharted.
Explain yourself.
I'm not saying it's bad, but do they deserve like 9s and 10s across the board?
Yes. Those games look amazing, and the way they transition between gameplay and action sequence is just amazing to me.
I'm sure, but
Was it too hard for you? Could you not play the game? It's okay. You can tell us.
Those games are not hard for me.
You're terrible.
No, I'm actually pretty decent at them. That's actually kind of it. I think they're for casuals.
They're for casuals.
They're not very mechanically diverse or interesting, but they're just polished enough to where you can't really call them bad games. They're all very technically well-made games, but for I guess for someone like me, I don't find them mechanically interesting. I find them boring to play.
So what about have you played Tomb Raider?
The new one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What about the remake, the resurrection one, or the first one, Rise of the Tomb Raider, or whatever it was called? Have you played any of Tomb Raider? Yeah.
I played the old school Tomb Raider back in the fucking day on the PS1.
Those were good. I like those.
None of the new games. None of the new games.
Okay. All right.
I think someone summed it up perfectly. Twin Daggers. Uncharted is a movie you play.
Well, that's not okay. It kind of is kind of like a movie, but that makes it good.
That's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah,
just that it doesn't appeal to me. Is that fair?
Okay. All right. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
I found the quote that it was actually the producer of Senran Kagura, and basically what he said was, "Tits are life, ass is hometown."
Yeah.
At the end of the little art book.
Okay, I don't get that quote, to be honest. What do they mean? All right, tits are life, which I can get agreeable. What do you mean by hometown? As his hometown?
Yeah, I don't get it either, but it just sounds funny.
It does, but I'm just saying. I guess what he means by that is that you'll always be going home in your life. I don't know.
That sounded like it almost worked.
It did really sound like it.
Somebody figure it out in the comments. That's the riddle of the stream or the podcast.
Another question from the same user. What anime did you drop because you just weren't feeling it?
Oh, let me open up Mal for that one.
Oh my god, the list will go on.
I think the anime I dropped, it was an anime called Princess Lover.
That sounds like something I drop.
I mean, at the time when I was watching this, I was like heavy into the whole harem thing, and I used to love the whole genre, but then this one just insulted my intelligence so badly.
I mean, it starts really bad with a bicycle scene, so...
No. The part that really got me, I don't know if any of you have watched this, but this guy, he falls out of like a moving train at like high speeds. This train is moving at high speed. He falls off, and in the next scene, he's just okay. Like, there's no explaining how he's okay or anything like that. And I'm just like, no, I'm done with this anime. Fuck this.
Bro, you haven't seen the first 10 minutes of Guilty Crown. The suspension of disbelief is broken and beaten up in the street after that.
Guilty Crown. I didn't watch all Guilty Crown, but I didn't think it was that bad from the first couple episodes I saw.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
I enjoyed it, but got kind of towards the end for me.
Here's a somewhat controversial one. I dropped Akame ga Kill 18 episodes in.
How many episodes of this
Is that the point where they went to
24?
Is that the point where they went to like the anime only route or whatever?
There was 24 episodes. There was only like literally 6 episodes left, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
Was it because it's bad, or you just couldn't take all the death?
No, I thought it was terrible.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a really, really, really bad show, and I didn't understand why it was so popular. Well,
when it first,
but I didn't like
when it first premiered. I was kind of defending it, saying that it's not that bad. But as I watched it more, I'm like, yo, this is a shitty ass adaptation for the most part. And I encourage people to actually read the manga, because the manga is definitely better.
Yeah, I would recommend reading the manga as well, just because it's much, much more hardcore than the anime.
Way more hardcore than the anime.
That's kind of my problem with the show, because I think it has a very warped perception of maturity. It's what it thinks is mature is what a 14-year-old thinks is mature. Just gonna have lots of blood and gore, and that would make it mature. And that's just not true. It's like again, it's like what a 14-year-old thinks. It's like when you were 14, you wanted to see stuff that had a lot of violence and a lot of blood and gore in it because that's what you thought made it adult and mature. But once you get older, you realize that there's more to it than that. And I felt like it really relied on shock value. Like it didn't do anything because it was something that aided the narrative or something that was substantial, but it just did it just for the sake of shocking the audience, and that really rubbed me the wrong way.
I don't know if I would say
I can agree with what you said about it started getting carried away with like the deaths. Like it got to the point where we were pretty much saying who's going to die this week, and that was what made it. The reason
different.
Why.
I think. I mean, like, what anime honestly does that? Like, what anime would you say that actually kills off character?
But that doesn't make it
too much. There are so many that do that.
I mean, you could see a guy that handstands with a boner out in the field. That's different, but that doesn't make what he's doing good.
I don't even get what you said. What? A boner? I don't get it.
I'm saying, like, if you can see a dude doing like a handstand out in the field with a boner naked. It doesn't make what he's doing good, even if it's different.
Just thinking about
okay. Oh, okay. All right. I see what you mean. But like, I don't know. Like the anime was really bad and really rushed. But like I said, the manga is it's still much better. But people do say that it is also shock value.
I'm sure the manga is better.
Yeah, the manga is definitely way better. But to some people that are saying that people are always dying, characters are always dying in the anime, have like the characters would be developed, in which case, in turn, you would have a longer show. So then the show will probably go on for like what, more episodes, 50 episodes, and then people will be like, "Oh no, this is too long."
Less characters.
There wasn't much character to begin with in the show, so
was there a need to have so many characters just for the sake of killing them off? See, and what really bothered me was that the show tried to have this these flashback sequences right before the characters died, just to make you feel sympathetic towards them, and then to just kill them off right after you got their backstory. It was really cheap.
Okay, now I see what you mean. Yeah, you might be right about that. If you have less characters, you get a little bit more attached to them, no matter how it is. So, and then if they die off, you're a little bit more attached to them.
And if you have these characters that you don't spend that much time with, and then they just die, you don't really you're not invested in them, so their deaths are hollow. Like if you have a character that you've only known for one episode and they die, compared to another character that you've known for the entire show and they end at the last episode, which one do you think you're going to be more emotionally invested in?
Okay, yeah. But the manga makes it different because you had to wait with the manga. You had to wait like a month for each chapter. So you would read a chapter, you say, "Oh, these characters are awesome," and then you would reread it, and then you would get a new chapter, and you get more story about them, and then they suddenly die, and that
I think the manga like definitely expanded more on the characters than the anime did. Like I don't think everybody was dying as much as they were in the anime and the manga. I mean, they probably were getting tortured, but it wasn't like as bad as the anime.
Yeah, like I said, I'm sure the manga does handle it much better, and it plays into its strengths. But the anime is hot garbage.
But don't forget, Shintai, not always is the original material better than the adaptation. We already know it's so hard.
Well, actually, a really great example is Fight Club. The writer of the novel himself admitted that the movie Fight Club was better than his book.
Well, that's good.
That was a good movie.
Oh, right, really? I didn't know he just said that. Oh,
I didn't even know there was a book for that.
I didn't know either, but the movie kicks ass.
Yeah, the movie was
the movie was awesome. Yeah, awesome movie.
I wish Edward Norton was still the Hulk.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the current state of gaming? where gaming is at today?
I think it's probably getting even more popular, especially with years like this.
I think it is getting more popular, but I think DLC is also still a problem. And it needs to stop. And some of it needs to stop. But for now,
that may be getting worse.
I mean, for now, it's okay. I mean, I don't think it's doing ridiculously bad.
Well, this year has been one of the best years of gaming in a while.
Yes, sir.
Just purely in terms of the games that are coming out, like there have been a lot of really great stuff coming out.
Well, Persona 5 coming out, so that
I would have been
best year anywhere.
I would have been mad like if this was last year that I heard Digimon Cyber Sleuth was coming out next year, but we got so many games coming out. I'm not even mad.
And Persona 5 is coming out soon. Like,
oh man, that was only a mystery before.
Yes, sir. All right. So we can agree that the current state of gaming is okay. What about you, Bao?
the industry has its issues like it always has, but at least we're getting good games. So
yeah, we're consumers. We ain't people working in there.
Let's see. Thoughts on GameStop closing 150 stores in the U.S.
I think competition is getting to them. I think with places like Best Buy and Amazon, they're starting to feel the competition.
hey man, I mean, when Best Buy and Amazon are offering 20% off on their games, brand fucking new.
Yes.
Yeah, I if I were GameStop, I'd be sweating too, man.
Yeah.
Well, GameStop also screws over a lot of their customers, especially if it comes to trade-ins. I mean, I don't trade in stuff now, but when I trade in, what did I trade in recently? I think I traded in my Xbox One and my Wii U because I needed another PS4, and I think they just gave me crap for it. That's a problem. Their trade-in values are ridiculous. But GameStop closing stores, it's not that really a big of a deal.
Their days are numbered. I mean, unlike other stores like a Best Buy or Target or Walmart or whatever, if one day video games goes completely digital, those stores won't be affected.
Yeah.
GameStop, on the other hand, they predicate their entire business on physical media for games. So once that is gone, time to close up shop. You're fucking done.
Yep. And weren't they the ones trying to do some scummy stuff, like trying to, upsell their used stuff over the new items?
Yes. Watch Dogs 2, for example, went down in price $40. However, the used copy was still $58.
Yeah.
And the employees wouldn't tell you if they had a new copy and instead would try to shovel the used copy onto you because it would help them meet their sales quota.
Exactly. Yeah. See, that type of stuff ain't helping them.
They really did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's some scumbag shit right
also, it's just annoying going inside GameStop. I mean, they got to tell you all this stuff. Like, I don't want to buy. I don't want to pay $1 to protect my game. This is a Blu-ray disc. Those things don't get scratched.
Yeah, it's true. They be asking you for like insurance and stuff like that. Like, they don't normally get damaged unless you have like kids and they're constantly fucking shit up. Then yeah, you should probably get some insurance. But
well, I take care of my shit, so
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd be crazy. Even if you do, you have to go out of your way to fuck up a Blu-ray disc.
No, yeah, Blu-ray discs were built to last. Like those things,
exactly.
You would need to literally get like sandpaper and just like fuck with your disc if you really wanted to screw it up. Even then, like those discs are really fucking tough.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe GameStop actually they upsell their used games more than their new games. That's just fucked.
Yeah, because they make more money off of their used games because they don't have to pay the publishers or the developers.
It's pure profit.
Yep. You said that Watch Dogs was what, $59? How's Watch Dogs almost full price used? That doesn't even make any sense. That's a screwy thing right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if a game is just come out, the used version will only cost like $3 less. Like, you might as well buy it new. What's the point?
Well, then you can return it if you buy a used. So, right there.
Yeah, I guess.
That also gets me. Like, how can you, if you open up a brand new game and it's not working, you can't return it. It's yours. It's just yours. You can't do anything with it. That's just that also pisses me off about GameStop. Best Buy, you can return, no problem. Well, games, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can. Because I returned open game to Best Buy before, and they took it back, no problem.
Something that really pisses me off specifically about GameStop is that they'll sell you the display copy of a game.
Oh my god!
That's what happened to me.
Full price, brand new, even though they fucking opened it.
And you know, I've overheard some employees talking about borrowing the game and bringing the display copy back.
No, it's true. It's definitely true.
Yeah,
my brother, he used to work at GameStop a while ago, and he used to bring back brand new games.
Yeah, see,
it's some fuckery. It's definitely some fuckery. But yeah, what gets me is about they open up a game to sell it on display, and they'll give it to you full price.
And sometimes they don't even have the original cases to go with them.
Then I just wouldn't buy it at that point. At that point, I just would not buy it. But like, fuck you, GameStop.
You know, another thing that's kind of annoying. This doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen occasionally. When you're in line at GameStop and oh my gosh, you got some guy wanting to trade in his whole collection.
Oh, that is annoying as hell when I walk into GameStop at that time. Yo, I just want to walk into GameStop, buy this game, get the hell out. I think it was Fire Emblem Face that I wanted to. But this guy had like his PS3 system and like 50 games.
Oh my god. And yo,
sit there.
They have
wait for the. Oh my god!
And they have to test out your console. And here's the thing: they don't have any like TV. Some of them don't even have TVs in the back. They can just test it out like right there at the register. One of them had to go to the little demo booth, you know, where you can like go in and play little games.
Oh wow!
He had to unhook that one and hook it up to that TV to test out the guy's system that he was trading in. I was like, oh my god! It took me 30, almost like 40 minutes to get out of there.
What a fucking waste of time. Jesus Christ.
And then there's always only like one or two people working there, and then the other person's working in the back. So he's got this huge line. Yeah, exactly. He had this huge line going on, and there's one person trying to trade in a whole bunch of games. And people are just sitting there waiting. Oh, God. It's not GameStop really rubs me the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we went a little bit over time here. We got to get out of here. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let's do some outros here. Go ahead, Shintai. You came in last, so you can go ahead and start it off.
Well, this has been Shintai. You can check me out at Shintai Reviews. I do video game reviews. I also do anime reviews on my anime channel called The Anime Room. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, everyone.
All right. Souls?
Hey, people. Souls here. You can check me out over at Solo Souls on YouTube and follow me on Twitter. It's Soul0Souls. And yeah, that's it.
Bob?
Happy to be on as always. You can subscribe to me on YouTube at Bowser Carriga. Follow me on Twitter at Real Bowser Carriga. Once again, post a bunch of videos like anime reviews, etc., etc. See you later.
etc. Nightmare?
Yeah, Nightmare Alpha here, doing the good stuff on the internet. Find me on Nightmare Alpha on YouTube or anywhere else. If you can find me on the most distant places, you will probably know it. Yeah, it's cool to have a unique nickname, you know, that helps. Even on the weirdest places you can find me. Try to find me and win a prize or something like that.
I could see your name somewhere on 4chan or something like that. In like the darkest depths of 4chan.
On 4chan, I'm actually not. That's interesting.
Alrighty, guys.
But maybe you'll find it.
Alrighty, guys. Shadow Elite, JRPG enthusiast. Thanks for coming out to hang out with us. We appreciate it. Podcast is going to be held every other Sunday so far, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. And Persona 5, make sure you buy Persona 5, coming out in a 1 week, 1 day, 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 46 seconds from now. All right, you guys.
Social life.
That's a fucking take your heart.
Everybody send the pics of your copy to Shadow Lee. It'll give him energy.
I have early copies and they send me a freaking picture. I'll be like, yo, I'll block them anywhere. I'm like, don't send me that. Don't make me look at that. So yeah, that's it. Peace.